Investing in your home before you put it on the market is our topic in today's Realty Rant. Back with us is Vince Arcuri with Cooperative Real Estate, along with Victoria McGuire. And a very special guest that I keep kind of looking at going, who's that?
Yes, well, we wanted to start off the show. We're going to talk about our event coming up this Friday, Thursday and Friday at Safety Harbor, our big real estate event that has a Halloween twist to it.
All right, so let's get into today's topic, though, which I think is so interesting. I think a lot of people have questions about this as far as investing in your home before you put it on the market. In fact, you walked in this morning, someone already had a question for you.
Exactly. Well, it's one of the, it's one of the things people hate to do when they buy a home. They want to do your floors and your bathrooms and your kitchen.
You're trying to get rid of the home. Why you don't want to spend your money there? You want to spend money in the new home.
It's kind of crazy because I always tell people I've got X amount of dollars tied up in this kitchen. Well, you do that because you want to live there and enjoy that. You really should do that in the beginning. It really it's not great to do it when you sell, but it's a necessary evil.
I was going to say, so it is necessary in some cases.
Yeah, absolutely it is. And it's like, things that you need to do to that home, you need to appeal to the buyers. And I always say the broken record on the show is first thing people ask, age of the roof, age of the air conditioning units, and of course the visual of the house, what it looks like.
Visual. So, and talk about that too. Are there certain places in the home that maybe need, other than the roof and the AC, which we just discussed about, but as far as bedrooms versus kitchen or bathrooms, are there any particular rooms in the house that'll help maybe increase the value more?
Absolutely. I mean, kitchens have the most wow factor, and that's what every woman wants, a nice kitchen, right? So that if you're going to only spend a certain amount of money, I would always start in the kitchen, unless, of course, you do have a roof or an AC that is failing, because sometimes that's going to be required to be fixed, depending on the type of loan that the buyer's getting. Sometimes the lender will require, if they're doing an FHA loan, the roof has to be up to par, and you can't have a non-functioning AC.
Is that when an inspection would come in to maybe find out some of these bigger issues? Because I know we've talked about how important those are.
Exactly, and those are done after contract. You usually have an inspection period of about 10 or 15 days, and so it's much better to have that fixed before the inspection when you have time to shop around and get the best price, and so you're not scrambling and trying to get things done and possibly have your closing fall apart on you.
And of course, also keep in mind that if you're a higher price point, sometimes if the roof looks good, but it's at the end of the life expectancy, sometimes, which is why you need a great real estate agent to represent you, because sometimes when that inspection comes up and it says if it's a conventional loan, for example, you can say, well, how about if you can renegotiate, and so rather than pay the whole roof, you say, hey, how about if we offer you half of that amount? And we've done that many, many times over the years and saved our clients a ton of money.
Well, and that goes into my next question of who do you ask to help you to figure out, to look at your home, to say, okay, we recommend maybe doing this, maybe putting some fresh paint here. Who's the best person to help you make those decisions?
I think we are.
Absolutely us.
Home on the market, give us a call. We'll go out, do an assessment based on what other homes, because everybody always says what's the value based on what's sold. You also need to do an assessment on what's available. What are you comparing? What are buyers looking at when they look at your home? And you want to have that fresh appeal when you go in, and us going out, taking a look at the properties you're competing against ahead of time will give you the best foot forward.
The experts in that field. All right, well, let's get to this party now.
Yes.
Your invitation to every, who's invited to this?
Our company, Cooperative Real Estate, is an education-based company. We want to educate brokers and agents and keep everybody. It's very important because a lot of national companies say the biggest problem in the real estate industry is agent and broker incompetence. Not to be mean. We like to educate people. We like to bring in people that educate. So we have a big event. It's on the screen now. It's our big cooperative sales summit. We have some of the leaders of our industry coming in to talk about better ways to market property. It's open to all real estate agents, all real estate brokers. This Thursday and Friday, beautiful Safety Harbor Resort. And we, of course, we top it off with our big Halloween bash, which is why, here we go, a little Halloween
Do you guys
theme.
have your costumes ready?
Absolutely,
You got them picked out, ready to go?
We're ready to go. We'll put pictures up next week on the show.
You're going to be on our Halloween show, too.
Yes, I will.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. Guys, thank you so much again. We always learn so much from you. We look forward to seeing you next week.
Always great to be here.
Thank you.
All right, and then, of course, for more info on them, there's the number to call, their website to go to for questions as well. We'll also put this on our website, tvmorningblend.com.